Yo, yo,
Yo, mic check, baby.
we live, we live.
Yes, sir. Hey, this your boy K the King, man. A lot of y'all love me, a lot of y'all hate me. We here, man. But guess what? I got a treat, man. I got the homeboy, the Smash Brothers, man. What's happening with you, bro? CeeGramz in the building.
What's
What's
going
good,
on,
famo?
bro? What's
What's
going
good with
on,
you, man?
man? Hey, I
This another,
appreciate you, number one.
for sure, bro. Hey, another fire convo, man. This is what we do.
Yeah, yes, sir,
look,
yes, sir.
look, man. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. Where your hell you been, bro? Where y'all been, man?
Oh man, yo. First of all, let me thank you. I'm saying for even saying hosting, a fire convo with your boy C Grands, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you. We've been rocking for some years now. You know what I'm saying. So
For
I really
sure.
appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate you even doing this. You know what I'm saying, rocking
Yeah.
with your boy, man.
Right.
Um, as far as where Smash, where SB, you know what I'm saying, Ben, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
let's
into it.
go. Let's
I'm gonna get
go.
into it.
Yeah, because I know, I look, I know life be life, and bro, I get it. No, nobody is exempt from life. So, you know what I mean.
Facts.
First of all, it's good to see your face. You're breathing. You're healthy. Your locking. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They
Let's
they they
go.
they there. They there.
So I tell
Yeah.
you what, bro. I wanna let the people know who are the Smash Brothers. What Smash Brothers mean? What's the
So
heart and soul of Smash Brothers?
yeah, man. And it's crazy because I was telling people, I was telling, saying a few people our story, you know what I'm saying, and they
Mm-hmm.
was like, um, yeah, we heard of y'all. Y'all did porn, right? I was saying, I was
Right,
like, I was
right.
like, nah, I think y'all mixing this up with the Mash Brothers, or what are they called? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, you feel me? Other people was like, nah, y'all did Nintendo, y'all did songs on Nintendo. I said, nah, that's a Super Smash Brothers show.
It's
Like
right. You dig?
y'all wildin', you feel me? But yeah, man, I'm a definitely tell that story, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, unfiltered, because I've never told this story unfiltered at all.
Mm,
I've told it to you,
right.
and we did some things before, but I never, saying actually I left some things out because I
Okay.
didn't want to incriminate certain people. But I'm out the streets now, so I'm like, hey, I don't even care. Nah, I
Hey,
ain't gonna tell.
hey.
I ain't gonna
I
snitch. I ain't
mean,
gonna.
hey,
I ain't
bro.
gonna
That's what.
tell.
But that's what we do, though. That's what the media is for. Let's
Right,
rock.
right. So so you know what? Let me say right now, everything that I'm about to say is a true story, but it's for entertainment purpose only.
Only. Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So
Yeah.
so we won't get down to the nitty gritty.
Uh huh.
So we got to go back some years though, so we can break it all the way down.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this is what 26. I mean, we
Yeah.
got to start at like 2012 when we everything first started coming together for us, and
It's a good year.
it's
Good.
actually yeah, even before then, even before then because it was first of all with Smash Brothers. It was me and my cousin. He my first cousin. So you know how in the black community we don't have no half brothers,
Oh,
half sisters. So we
yeah.
don't got none of that. We got saying. So our first cousins more like our brothers. Saying and sisters. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why it was called Smash Brothers and not Smash Cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So so even before 2012, when everything dropped, with the deal, what we did was we were freestyle. I had just came back from I came back to Jersey, by way of Georgia, um, Texas,
Right.
Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You was out there. Yeah.
So I came back. I went, saying I came back to Jersey, and I relinked up. I'm saying with my cousin, Husky. Shout out to him. He the other Smash
Shout
brother.
out. What's up, Husk? What's up?
So And we was playing around, saying like, yo, back, what I mean, like everything was flowing, but we were
Mm,
still kind of like in the streets a little bit. So we was out there. Shout out to Ivory Hill, little parts of East Camden and stuff like that. So we was
right.
still, but we didn't really know the direction we wanted to go. So we wasn't, playing the game too close. We was just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, to keep it
As
clever
you
with you.
should.
Yeah.
As you should. Yes.
So we was freestyling in the car at the time. I was driving a Volvo. We call it the tank because Volvos used to make tanks. Some things is
Yep.
indestructible. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the whole time we doing that, people they getting shot up and all around us. We was wilding. We was wilding because this is Camden. This is the middle of Camden, and
Mm,
we talk about this is before 2012. We're talking about like I came back to Jersey, probably 2000 and late 2007. But
mm,
when we actually, like started doing everything again, with the music and stuff was like 2008. But in the meantime, between time,
mm.
we was getting to a lot of shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not going to incriminate nobody. I'm saying things that we was into, what we was doing, but we just didn't. You're right, right, you're right, right.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we was wilding out and saying, but still working and getting money on 9 to 5 too, because we wasn't no dummies. You know what I'm saying?
I
I worked at
mean,
this right. You feel me? I worked at this dog factory. Everybody in the whole state of Jersey probably smell it. You know what I'm saying? I worked at the dog factory. Shout out to
right.
Consulting. I worked off of Westfield Avenue, so it was paying like crazy. I remember my big homie, my man's, he was like, bro, yo, I've been here for like 10 years. I put a good word in for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a record, you know what I'm saying, but you just went to the army. We will get you in, bro. You already made, the job was so horrible. The
Mm,
job was so bad as a temp. I'm a temp, right? That's why he told
right.
me to get me in. The job was so bad. People, you know what I'm saying, used to go home throwing up on themselves.
Dang.
That's how bad I used to, listen, had a little ditty bop, I'm saying, over there. Now we call it Fairview, white boy. We call him white boy Fairview.
Mm-hmm.
And because back in the days, all the white people used to live in Camden until they got pushed out to the trailer parks. Another story though. But so had a little ditty bop over there. Me and my mans, I used to bring them around. I'm saying we post up, smoke a little. You know what I mean? Little, you know what I'm saying? Little bones or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, "Yo, what's that smell?" Through the weed and everything, like, what's that
Whoa.
smell? I'm looking at my man. My man's looking at me like, that ain't me, bitch. That's your upper lip. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but
Right.
yeah, so what I'm saying, we're still getting money. And my big homie was like, yo, bro, be on full time. He was like, the thing is, yo, we work 12s to 16s. He's like, yeah, I know you do that rapping thing. I know you, but I wasn't really known for rapping. I was known for making beats. I made beats for a lot of people. He was like, I
Right.
know you be making beats, you be in the studio. He was like, yeah, bro, but I'll get you in for $20+. You gonna make some real money. Leave that dream alone. When he said, I was with him at first, when he said leave that dream alone, I was like, nah, I
Mm,
can't even do it. This, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
This money looking good and everything, but nah, I can't even do it, because at the end of the day,
Hey,
like, there's not enough money in the world, I'm saying, to make me treat like this thing like it's a hobby. This is what I love. You feel me? This is what I see me doing. You know what I'm
that's right.
saying?
In your bloodstream. Yeah.
In the bloodstream, yeah, on
Yeah.
God, yeah. So I was like, yeah, let's take this thing seriously. Let's not. And by that time, we was always, in the clubs, you know what I'm saying, and doing this
Right.
and the third, and wilding out, stunting for freaks, you know what I'm saying, and just having enjoying life, man. We was in
Yeah.
our low 20s. I say low 20s. A lot of people be like, saying, be like mid, saying, or yeah, yeah. We was in our low 20s. You know what I'm
Low
saying? Like
20s.
we were still babies. You feel me? So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you know, and by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying, it was like me and Hus we had some serious conversations, like, what I'm saying, like we really, like, we chanced death even before, what I'm saying, I went to the army, and then
Mm,
he did a bid and whatever. So
right.
army, so it was like, yo, we sat down, it's like, bro, we could just freestyle over these beats, because that time we wasn't in the studio
Right.
at all, not together. He was in the studio, you know what I mean, separately than me. And I was, you know what I mean, because we had our, even though we first cousins, we brothers, but at the same time, he had his push, I had my push. You feel me? He had his people,
Right.
I had my people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because he was still he was in the city. you know what I'm saying, more than anything, I was up the road like 20 minutes away in Willenboro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we wasn't, you know, saying neck to neck like that. But every chance I would get, you know, if I had a car, I was on a bus. You feel me?
Right.
This days before Uber and all that stuff, and I wasn't
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
catching no taxi because
You
that
didn't know
was
how you
them
live.
saying, you know,
Yeah.
like, yo, bro, you know, you owe me out that money for the nah, I don't want to go to you know what I'm saying. But we were so close, even though we was far apart. So you know what I'm saying, we would make it. I'd be like, we chanced death plenty of times. We're saying just to kick with each other. So we actually decided like, yo, let's just take this freestyle game. Let's get serious with it. And it took some time, bro, because by that time I came back to Jersey in 2007, got serious in 2008 when we started going to the studio. Shout out to Kaz, DJ Kaz.
Mhm.
I'm saying he got us right. Um, and we was in the studio, bro. And it's crazy. Before we even put a song out, we had groupies. We had, you know what I'm saying, we had a following. We had people that loved us. I'm saying they had everybody was saying SB, Smash Brothers, and the third. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
that to a minute. Yo, Kid King. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
in that to a minute, bro. Is wild. The whole
Oh,
story is
hey,
no one's heard this at all.
wow.
So,
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
hmm
Were the aspirations to be in the group is it all you, or it was just the two individual challenges and connections, family bond, love for the game, just meeting up and saying let's link up and do this, or was it just you waking up saying, hey, let's smash brothers to death? I mean, how you feel? I mean, what's the
I
aspect
think
on that side?
I think it was a combination of a lot
Oh, okay.
because
Yeah.
yeah, it was a combination of a lot. It was a thing where it's like, well, what else we going to do? We going to play the streets. I'm saying for the rest of our lives. So we, you know, what I'm saying
Wow,
you know,
decision, decisions.
yeah, it was like Masa Minos. You feel me?
Wow.
It's like okay, you know, and by that time back then, I'm saying I was Grams. He was Husky. You know what I'm saying? So we all everybody knew who he
Right,
was,
right.
but it was like nobody took it seriously. If we got into a cipher, you know, you smoke a little bit, I'm saying, start
Oh yeah,
like
oh
they'd
yeah.
be like, yo, Huss is killing that, yo, he killing that, bro. Like, dude, no, dude can flow, spit about anything, and they like, oh, if I put my beats on it, oh yeah, they definitely killing it. So you know that's what it
Okay.
was. But we didn't take it seriously until we had a conversation like, yo, bro, we already got the club. We had the club back then. Shout out to Palmer's in Philly, Palmer's Social
That's
Club.
right. Oh, access, baby.
Yeah. So before we even, I'm saying, was like doing it big. I'm saying when I say big, we talking about like local big,
Mhm.
but we was like the next ones to blow. That's why I
Right,
said I'm gonna tell this story because a lot of
right.
people don't even realize. But so when we had that conversation, we was in the studio,
Mm,
you know, and I started, you know what I'm saying, using my mouthpiece, no diddy. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, we putting words out and Hussy out there talking to other people. We started putting things together like, you know what I'm saying? Huss had the shooters, I'm sitting on deck, like fucking with the music. I had the bitches on deck, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it was like let's put everything together.
hand in
So it was
hand,
like
baby. Shit.
you you feel me? So
Yeah.
we was putting everything together, but we wanted to do one thing that was different because when we started
Mm,
doing that, we was cursing, we was wilding. We had songs out there called Chippin', Welcome, I'm saying, Welcome to Jersey. There's songs that were doing well, but we didn't know nothing about the music business. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know nothing about Spotify, you know what I'm saying? At the time, Spotify
right.
wasn't out, but we didn't know about distribution. We didn't know about, you know, we know about YouTube. Everybody knew about YouTube.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I
True.
knew how to,
That was the avenue. Throw it on
yeah.
YouTube. Put it in the atmosphere. Yeah.
Right, and that's what it was. That was the buzz. It was like, okay, we was hyped, like, oh, the video did it, bro. It was so crazy. Um, that once we started doing that, we had our own fashion. What you call was she was a shout out to Miss G. She was, you know what I'm saying, she used to, you know, dapper us down. You know what I'm saying? We'd go to the store and she was like, yo, I believe in y'all. She was like one of the first, like, you know, like big local brands that was like, yo, I believe you. We go, yo, come here. I'm not gonna charge, I'm gonna charge y'all what I pay. You know what I'm saying? She believed in
Right.
this like crazy, you feel me? So, you know, that's them saying that everybody was supporting us, bro. It was nuts, man. So that's when we realized we was like, yeah, we're doing this for a reason. I'm saying this is a perfect timing because
Yeah.
everybody, and mind you, so let me just give you a quick little map. What it was at the time, Huss was down in Camden. I was in Sicklerville. So from Camden to Sicklerville, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to say like half an hour away. So we had mad people in between Camden and Sicklerville, all the way to Willenboro, saying Philly, everybody, they was rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? So it was weird to a
Man.
lot of people. They was like, well, how people know you up here? And then y'all in Philly and saying Philly don't even like Jersey niggas like that. But we
Man,
hear y'all on the
baby.
radio.
That's it. The radio
How we
fan
hear
base,
you on the
baby.
radio and they're yelling out Smash Brothers. You feel me? Like this is before
Yeah.
the deal, bro. This is before we got a record deal. This is when we just recording songs, and then you know what I'm saying, we just knew everybody in the club, bro. It was crazy. It
Wow.
was crazy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how they,
So
and I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just wanted to salute you guys for not giving in to the stereotype, the dream, all of this crap. And you go get it out the mud, man, and look at you now, bro. See, they
yeah,
ain't even heard. They don't even know or heard what me and you talked about already. See, I
yeah,
know you.
yeah,
I know you. I'm
yeah,
proud of you, man. I know what you've been going through and been through. So let's get back into it, man. And look, don't spare the ride, bro. Tell them the truth. That's what we doing.
yeah, yeah.
Fire
Like I said,
convo, man. Let's go.
yeah. And I appreciate, yeah, definitely, bro. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this because you know what I'm saying, I'm
Well,
pissed a lot. I'm people. Yeah, people listen and watch. I see watchers now. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all see it. Y'all want to call in, man. What's the number? What's it say? 404-909 three
call
two
in.
three eight. Y'all want to
Holler at
call in?
us.
This is live. This is happening in real time right now. So, but I'm gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Philly, you know what I'm saying, really focuses all like that. At the time, when we were playing around and getting the songs recorded, like we didn't know what we was doing. We didn't know what I'm saying. Go to the studio, record, leave the studio with your masters. You know what I'm saying? Make
Oh
sure
yeah,
you get
yeah,
a clean version. The acapella. Yo, we didn't know
yeah.
nothing. We didn't know what we was doing.
Right.
The only thing we was doing, we was getting it and putting it on YouTube and then sending out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This is like the early days of Facebook and all that. You feel me? So
Yeah.
we didn't know what we was doing. But the one thing that we knew what to do was always, I'm saying, control the crowd. So we was in Camden, I'm saying, heavy. We was at Crystals. We was at off Broad. You know what I'm saying? We was everywhere. We was at the old the joint in East Camden. Out, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of spots we was at to get in, you know what I'm saying, getting our fan base. A lot of people was like, yo, how'd y'all even get, because we was, bro, we use
Easy.
grassroots. I know you're gonna feel
That's
me.
it.
We use
Old school.
grassroots.
Yeah.
Old
Old
school
school.
grassroots. We
Mm-hmm.
went out there and talked to every single body, I'm saying, that was out there, bro. There was another spot, Pat's. We was out there like crazy. So
But they
and
work.
then they were telling everybody, like, listen, we telling everybody, like, look, we're gonna be in the radio tonight. Like, you ain't gonna be in the radio. I said, tune in. It's a Friday, every Friday. You know, what I'm saying, Palmers and Smash Brothers. I said, tune in. You gonna listen? They's listening. Like, oh, we heard you on the radio. They was DJ Touchstone, DJ Touchstone, big DJ. He's still DJing to his day. That's our man's right there.
Wow.
He still be y'all now, Smash Brothers. I'm saying, I don't know why, but you know what I'm saying. And mind you, he a blind DJ. Yo, we was rocking with him, bro. Like it was crazy.
Wow.
Him, Greg Nitty, Michael LaShawn. We was cool. It was 100.3 the beat. We was out there rocking like crazy. So a lot of people were saying they didn't know what's going on. They didn't even know what
Right.
we looked like, bro. They didn't even know because we didn't know how to do promo. We didn't know how to put a publicity plan together. All we knew how to do was go in the studio halfway and record shit, and then all of a sudden, then you, next thing you know is, oh, Smash Brothers. Everybody knows the Smash Brothers, bro. I walked past people. They said, "Oh, I seen you before. You was coming out the liquor store." I said, "Yeah, you right. That's me. I was coming to the liquor store. You feel me? You
That's
know,
me.
CeeGramz. You feel me?" So that's how it started. Like I'm saying, how it started working. You know what I'm saying, people, they was just hyped. You know what I'm saying, for you know it. I'm saying we started building a fan base from there. You feel me?
Oh, we got a caller. No, no, never mind. Never mind. They hung up. Hey,
I'm
don't.
just
Hey,
they hung
don't
up.
be scared. Hey, look, don't be scared of the show, man. Call us up. Holler at us. We want to hear you. Talk to us. Don't be scared.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all see the
So,
number?
so, so I respect your grind before the signature, man, on that contract, man. See,
Yeah,
people they think that it can't happen. You know,
yeah.
you hear that 50,000 times, you start to believe it. See, but you guys
Right.
fought through that. Y'all cracked the egg. Y'all got it in. Of course, you make mistakes along the way. You know, hey,
Yeah,
especially back then, bro. We didn't know we were in the gatekeeping realm because they weren't telling
yeah.
us. We had to find out on our own. You know how it is. So
Well,
so so what? Let me ask you this now. What was the moment you realized that okay, Smash Brothers could actually be like that thing?
yeah, it's crazy you asked that, bro, because at that point, like, we didn't even have no contract. And to be honest, like I told you, we were still trying to get money. I'm saying, besides the streets, we was
Right.
getting money, working a 9 to 5. I was working at AT&T. You know what I'm saying? I just sell cell phones. That's how a lot of people knew me from, what I'm saying, because they was like, boom, boom,
The
yo,
face, yeah.
your voice sound. They didn't know my face. they knew my voice. And then it's crazy because my family, I'm related to half of Camden. I'm probably related to a little percentage of Sickerville. So
Shout
people
out to
just walk
Kim.
in, they be like, "Yo, John." I'm like, "John." They're like, "John, you shrank." I say, "Nah, that's my cousin, bro." I'm saying, but he my first cousin. We look alike. So you know what I'm saying. So I had a true story. I was in Walmart one day. Oh, I'm saying out in like Williamstown, and then
Mm.
this chicken, she's like stalking me, and she's like, "Yo, John." I'm looking like, what? She's like, "You ignore me, John." I'm like, "Who is this?" Yo, I said, "Yo,"
What?
I'm thinking, I'm like, "Yo, John." I'm high as hell. I'm saying Walmart, bro. I'm saying, so I'm thinking, I'm like, hopefully John don't owe no money. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like
Right. Right.
you ain't coming after me, cuz you feel me. So
Right.
but long story short, we talked about it. I thought you was cutting third, but then how I move. You know what I'm saying? My job, I'm a publicist. I'm a publicist now. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I'm in the
right.
business of talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when people call me and get mad, be like, "Grams, you answer the phone," because I've been talking all day, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But so I had to break it down. Then I got another fan off of that. You know what I'm saying? So it just started, it started moving all crazy, and people
Right.
started recognizing my voice. And then all of a sudden, say, "Oh yeah, y'all on the radio? Like that's wow. How y'all on the radio? Y'all Jersey niggas, Philly don't like us." I said, "Yo, you got
Wow.
if they see you moving, we gonna support each other for real." That's what it was.
That's
So
look good.
so
Fairly good. Yeah.
yeah. So to answer your question, so when I was AT&T, I'm saying working AT&T, bro, this dude walked in, tall imposing figure, and he had like a familiar spirit. You ever meet somebody, you be like, "Yo, yeah, I mean, you talk a little bit, you be like, yo, damn, I feel like I know you, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
we started talking. Lo and behold, I'm going to end the account. He runs a label, a record label called Black Globe Records. I'm looking like, the fuck is a Black Globe? What is this? You know what I'm saying?
What is
Like,
hold up, black? What is Black Globe or Lobe?
yeah, Black Globe,
Oh,
Black Globe Records.
oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So we get to talking and stuff and saying, I'm like, "Yeah, I do music too." He was like, "Yeah, I had a feeling I hear your voice." I said, "But yeah, I don't really rap like that. I make beats." He was like,
Mm.
"You make beats?" Like, "Yeah, bro." I said, "Yeah, but we got this song that we did. I did with my cousin at the time. It's crazy because it was just a song that we happened to do. It wasn't like, oh, we got this banger out. No, we just happened to do a song. It's called G Pose. He was like, "G Pose, I like the name of that already." I said, "I think I work something like that." I said, "You work something like that." And mind you, before then, what happened was how we got fly is he got hit with a he was trying to get like more like cell phone numbers under his John, whatever, under his account. And they said they wanted like a $500 deposit. AT&T has always been grinding, they want money. It was like a $500 deposit per each line he wanted. I say, "Hold on, bro, I got you." I made say a couple calls, talked to my manager, called the number. I said, "Did the third." Now he good money. He said, "Yeah, we don't want no zero deposit. You can get up 10 lines now." He said, I came here to get like 5. I said, "Yeah, just zero deposit, bro." He put on a bag like I was ready to pay for it. I said, "I'll just save you that money. Put that money to me." Ha 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 he. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Right?
there you go.
So then he said, "Yo, come step outside with me real fast." Yeah, boom. I got in the car with him. He played his artist music, Biz the Prince. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? His brother was actually funding at the time. His brother had just graduated from Villanova. I can't remember his brother's name, but he had some money behind him.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? And we got cool. So he was giving his emails. I was like, "I already got your number," because I'm saying I'm working the wireless. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Don't duck me, nigga." You know what
Right.
I'm
I
saying? I
got
got
you.
your number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yeah, you funny ass nigga. Yeah, you cool as hell. Did the third hit me up." So I said, "Yeah, I got you." Lo and behold, I'm saying I send the music. I'm saying G Pose cover the Jones. Yo, boy, do. Yo, hey,
Uh-huh.
yo, what's your
Uh-huh.
name? Mike, Miguel, Grams, whatever it is. I need that single. I said, "All right, say less." So I hit Husky up. I was like, "Yo, bro, we got a record deal." He was like, "Oh, you bullshit, nigga. Whatever, man. I'm about to yummy handle my." I said, "Nah, bro. This Black Gold Records." I'm saying, boom. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I talked to Ross' son. You're saying, we got cool. And he was like, "Yeah, I really want to sign y'all." Now, mind you, here's the flip side. On the flip side, a lot of people don't understand. Yes, we had a record deal, but it's a single deal for G Pose, that one song and that song only. We didn't have no full album deal. That's where a lot of people get things misconstrued. They like, "Yeah, Smash Brothers
Oh,
ain't here." Yeah, so
so
but
so
we from the
so
old
so the,
school.
so the
Yeah.
360 before the 360.
That no, they called it a joint venture back then, but basically the same thing.
Ah,
You're saying it was a
yeah.
joint venture for that one song. We had a joint venture for that one song.
Mm-hmm.
So
See if it take off. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But it was so many things going on. We was going crazy. We threw, saying a party earlier. Yeah, baby, you need new shoes. We got it now. Everybody going up. You feel me?
Right.
So it was what it was, and we figured, saying, hey, one person make it, we all make it. So Husky, see, he's carrying Camden County on his back. Saying that part of Camden County. I'm carrying part of Camden County on my back. Philly know who we are.
Yep.
Saying. They screamed Smash Brothers. Now we got a record deal. So now what? Now what do we do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Right.
what it
Right.
was.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well. What was the? Tell us how you really felt. Like, was it fly to the moon, or was it that doubt in the back of your mind? I mean, what was you 50-50? I mean,
It was. It was so many different. It was so many different vibes. I'm saying, to be honest, I couldn't even focus. I'm saying, to be honest, bro, I really couldn't. I had to think about that because we was ready to blow up. Like, we
right.
already felt like when we did that song, Welcome to Jersey, we was like, yeah, Jersey ours. We coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was what, you know what I'm saying? But then we found out he was from North Jersey,
Mm.
or the made up unbelievable land of Central Jersey. No such thing as Central Jersey.
You're
There's no
right.
such thing as Central Jersey,
What-
okay?
you gonna have to fall back and tell the people about that too, man.
Yeah, yeah. There's no such thing as Central Jersey. The matter of fact, if you Google, I'm not going to talk too long about it, but anybody can Google and say, was Central Jersey created for tourism? And you're going to look at it, you're going to be like, yeah, 2021 it was created for tourism, and it just can't. I said, nigga, you can't make it no new county for tourism. Saying in
Just for
five
tourism, yeah.
years ago, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but that's where they was coming from. You know what I'm saying? He actually had connections with Wu-Tang Clan. He was
Mm.
actually one of the many road managers. I'm saying that he had. You know what I'm saying? That the Wu-Tang Clan had, and they was
Yeah.
coming from like Jersey City. You know what I'm saying? All the shout out to Jersey City. That's
Excuse
where
me.
Business Press was from. He was really from New York and stuff, but he used to go back and forth to Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? Keep that
Right.
in mind too. That was like his second home, but I didn't know at the time. So we was happy. You know what I'm saying? Some tears were shared. You know what I'm saying? We got a record deal. Mama made it now.
Mama
Type.
made.
Yeah, type shit. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But but it was just, it was too many. The old saying, yo, if it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So even though we had the contract, you know what I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, we put a John Hancock and everything, it was still like, yeah, we're gonna wait and see what happens and go from there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got sugar and water, but it still ain't Kool-Aid. You know what I'm
Still ain't cool. Still ain't cool. It might be sweet, but I don't got no flavor in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
You did.
we was just waiting for that flavor to happen. But we didn't stop though. You know what I'm saying? We was
Right.
doing, even though we, had the record deal. I even brought him to saying to my crib. That's how I was wild. Now I was hustling out my crib and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clementon. Everybody know about Clementon, GT. Everybody know about GT, Gloucester Township.
Uh-huh.
I was out there. Yeah. So that's why I learned out there. I was trying to get away from the flim flam, but you know what I'm saying, it was going crazy over there down the street. I'm saying, and
Hey.
they was going crazy. I'm saying, down there in Lindenwold. So, but anyway, so we was still, we was doing a thing, bro. But it was like, I'm not going to like pay attention to. Yeah, we got a record deal. It's a joint venture, and what the case may be. At that time, I think bought like maybe 2,500 of my own money. He said he bought like 2,500 of his, and we supposed to get the single mix from Sam by Fourth
Right.
Disciple out in Steubenville, Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to the Fourth Disciple from Wu Tang. He know a lot of Wu Tang motherfuckers. He was, like I say, he was a road manager for them. But I didn't know at the time that I should have put two and two together when people said, yeah, when he was like, oh, Atlantic City, my second home. Atlantic City is known for two things: Monopoly and gambling. And that nigga did not look like he played Monopoly.
The
You know what I'm
game, baby.
saying?
It's the game. Hey,
Yeah.
let me ask you this, bro. I ain't
Mhm.
heard the word uh, business or music attorney at all. Just so y'all was out there just winging it, huh?
So, and it's funny you said that. I
Sheesh.
had I had an attorney for my beats at the time. I had an attorney called Simon Rosen. Simon Rosen.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
him out in
yeah.
Philly. Yeah, I had him
Right,
out in
right, right.
Philly. Yeah, that's how I got popular too, because I was making a lot of beats for a lot of people. Man, I got to meet a lot of people from the Coke Boys and everything. Because
Oh, yeah. Oh,
they,
wow.
yeah. I got a lot of connects from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Simon Rosen. He was
Okay.
doing this thing. I haven't talked to him and heard from him for years. But he was doing his, you know what I'm saying, thing with me. He knew I
Yeah.
didn't know. He didn't take advantage of me. He knew I didn't know what I was doing, bro. But he didn't take advantage of me. So that was a good look, though. You feel me? He was like, yeah,
He could have.
Grams or yeah. He
Yeah.
looked out for me, and the retainer was crazy. This is how I messed up though because um he was charging me $1,200 a month retainer. This is back, 2010s, whatever. I'm looking like, yo, this is crazy. He's still charging me money. I'm getting all this, I'm saying money, saying, he's hooking me up. I'm producing for a lot of people, bro. I'm saying a lot of people, New York, Atlanta, I'm saying LA. People I wouldn't have made it without him. But the thing was, I got too big for my britches. After probably about 4 or 5 months, I was like, bro, why am I paying all this money? I got their contacts. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand how the music game worked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he was like, and he wasn't
The
trying to
hustle.
babysit me. Yeah, he wasn't trying to babysit me either. He was like, okay, you want to fly, bird? You go and fly. He was like, yeah, but you don't come back. I
You'll
was
be
like,
back.
yeah, yeah. I was like,
You'll
yeah,
be back.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing Birdman hands like, yeah, I got my contacts, but
and
I
and
don't need
and
you
and
no more.
but let's remind the people your age at that time though.
I was a young boy, man. I mean, I was
Yeah.
old enough. I was old enough to know
Yeah.
the game, but not to know the industry. The industry is a
Yeah. Yeah.
whole nother. It's a whole nother
Yeah.
thing. So I'm talking about that time. We talking about, I'm probably like 26, 27. So what I'm saying, but keep in mind, I never knew music all like that. I knew the streets. You feel me? That I didn't know. I knew two things. That I knew the army. I knew the streets. You know what I'm saying? I knew how to make beats. I'm saying, but I didn't know
Right.
how to push them. I didn't know how to. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? How to be a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taking a lot of deals that I had mad bad deals. I'm saying shout out. I'm saying to R.I.P. Dre Large, my first manager. I'm saying for my beats or whatever. R.I.P. to him. I'm saying he was part of the foundation. I'm saying with Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
and mind you, we supposed to be, saying family of family, you know what I'm saying? He's my cousin's cousin. He ain't treat me like family, put it like that. But I ain't gonna talk bad about the dead.
We'll
All I'm
fall
gonna
back.
say is
We'll fall back.
all I'm gonna say is I should have known better, you know what I'm saying, because I did get the lawyer, I'm saying, in the future, you know what I'm saying, after producing for like Lil Dat from the group home and a whole bunch of other people. I
Mhm.
should have known better, you know what I'm saying, how to treat people, you feel me, especially my lawyer. The one person you don't want to mess over is your entertainment
Oh
lawyer, and
yeah.
be like, yo, bro, I got it from here. Like he looking like it
You
hasn't
got
been
what?
6 months yet. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
what?
You getting hyped over, you know what I'm saying, 7, 8, 9, 10 placements, like you're saying. But mind you, I was trying to juggle a couple things. I was trying to be the producer, trying to be, saying, a rapper, which I had no business doing, saying. So I was a producer, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
shout out to Tones. I'm saying my man Tone from the Bronx, man. I'm saying he said, yo, bro, you producers trying to rap always funny because you always know how to mess up business. You know what I'm saying? Yay. You know what I'm saying? So
Yikes.
and
Truth.
I messed business up, but I mean I was young, I didn't know what I was doing. I just figured I had
Hey.
connections. But the thing, here's one thing in life I tell people a lot of time is, if people put you in a position to win, don't shit them and be like, nah, yeah, you good. I'm gonna keep it moving. Nah, bro, hold on to them people,
Man,
because
you
a
just dropped the
relationship,
gem. You just dropped the whole gem right there.
yeah, because
Yeah.
a relationship goes further than just, like I said, within 6 months, man. Hold on to people. I'm saying, because he was like, he told me after the fact, he was like, bro, I was going to take you to Vegas with me, and saying you was going to meet some real people. And mind you, I was in the law office. I'm saying, looking at all these pictures, him and Lisa Keys, and the Queen Latifah, and I'm like, yeah, but I got the connects. I didn't have enough connects, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't have no
But like you just said though, you got too big for your britches. You
facts.
start feeling yourself. See,
Hmm.
but see, you just walk with that kind of glow though. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
so like you said, sometime, man, sit back and let somebody drive. Sometime,
Facts.
just
Yeah.
let them drive. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And that's what I should have did. I should have sat back and be like, yeah, bro, it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Let's
Right.
go ahead for future endeavors. But I ain't know, saying, now mind you, I did that with all other aspects and walks of life. That's why I'm still friends with my people from the sandbox. But when
Good.
it came to the industry, I had got fucked over so much. I was like, man, I don't need, what I'm saying? I had the wrong
Yeah.
attitude, you
Yeah.
know.
You get
What did
kicked
50,
enough.
what did 50 say? 50 was like, I came in the game humble. I don't give a fuck. Now that's how, but guess what? When he said it, he had the right to say it, because he wasn't, he had Eminem and Dre. I just had
Yeah.
me, Simon, and a few other people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right.
you
Trying to get it
know,
out of the mud for real.
yeah. So I should have stayed with that mud. I'm saying you from there, but that was a learning experience. So yes, to answer your question, the long way, no. I should learn from that, but I thought I could take experience and be a barracks lawyer or a paralegal and have us and nah, that shit didn't work either because he definitely fucked us
Yeah.
over. He
Well,
did us dirty.
I still applaud, man, your grind before the deal, man, because
Mhm.
if it wasn't for your work ethic, you know what I'm saying, we would never heard of the Smash Brothers. So just, it boils back down to my question to you is what's keeping that drive still pumping? I mean,
Yeah,
because remind you, we hadn't got to the heart of the story and the juice. And I'm
right,
praying
right,
that you don't make these people mad and start crying out here. But we'll get back to that.
right,
We'll
right,
double back to
right.
that.
Hold on. Can we go to put the number up? Tell people to call. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on.
Facts, facts,
Hold on.
facts.
Hold on. I'm gonna think about that. Give me 2 minutes.
I got you, bro. I got you, man. Hey, y'all, look, man, give us a call, man, because y'all just don't get it, bro. We about to do some stuff a little unorthodox, man. I wanted to do this because I wanted to do to tell his truth, man. Tell everybody, tell them the story, man. Don't be afraid, bro. Cause they get on TV, they get all Hollywood, they glad. Nah, we are just talking, man. Two homies talking about some real life stuff, bro. Cause if you're in the music like we are, it ain't a hobby, man. It's a love for the game. It's a passion. It's in your bloodstream, and you'll be doing it forever. Especially if you're good at it. Keyword good at it. So hey, hit the number. Call us up. We waiting for you. Man, let us know where y'all calling from, where y'all watching us from. Man, I hope everything good with your people. Like I said, me myself, I'm K the King, man. I'm just a humble servant, man. I'm out here. You know, God put me here to do certain things, and I'm doing it. We got CDs coming out. We got movies going out. Shout out to my homeboy, the Bama Mist. Y'all will learn about him. He's actually the first black sniper in the United States Army. Shh, shh. Oh, shh. But shout out to you, man, Bama Miss. We out here, bro. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to Beverly
Quad.
Miss.
Shout out to the
Quad.
Quad brothers. Easky, Jones straight out of the SIP. He holding it together. Uh man, I hope they call, bro. The phone's been flashing, fam. I don't know, man. People, don't be afraid of us. Don't be. We're just here. Don't be afraid.
Facts.
Hey, bro. That energy for 2012, man. That was a great year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but tell them about Husky, man. I want to hear a little more about this cat, bro.
Oh man, that's my brother right there, man.
Yeah, I talked to him, man, personally. Just the vibe he got. I got a crazy vibe. I mean, he a good dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, that's my brother right there, man.
Right.
We got my mother. I'm saying is his dad's. I'm saying um big sister. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you
Straight
feel
up
me?
blood. That's a real blood. Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, he held me down plenty of times, man. He's got a crazy pen, crazy freestyle game, all that.
Yeah,
You
man.
know. Definitely, I'm saying you could drop it anytime. I'm saying and put a whole album out by himself. You feel me? Like he can get the type of
Mm.
dude get in the studio, then he gotta write nothing down. I'm saying just
Wow.
crazy. You
He
feel
got him.
me?
He got him in the vault. They in the vault, ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely nice with it, bro. He was Larry too at the same time, bro. It was like a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
When we first got that deal, a lot of things happened. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold my tongue now. Um,
Let it loose, bro.
yeah, yeah, it was a
Fire
lot of
Convo,
things.
baby. Fire away.
Yeah, it was a lot of things that was going on. There was a lot of haters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying there was a lot of infiltrators and things like that because
Wow.
they
Never.
were jelly. You know, saying
Of
things that
course,
was
never
going.
fail. Yeah.
But you would never think I'm saying that the people that actually signed us to the label would be jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like or
Wow.
or be the haters too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah,
Cra-
we was I think Biz of Prince. I'm saying he had like a single, and mind you, that was our label mate. He
Oh,
had
he
a
was there
deal too.
first. He was there first.
It was there first, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he ever really truly appreciated the fact that it's like, damn, you know, just my label. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was only an artist, but it's like, but his brother, like I said, his brother was saying was putting a lot of money into him and to the label. So
Hey,
yeah. So I don't think he really appreciated a lot of things that was going on. He heard it from he didn't hear it from the horse's mouth. We didn't meet him until he had a night out in Philly. It wasn't in Philly. It was like Ballot Kenwood or something like that, bro. It was
mm,
like the suburbs on the edge of Zan, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Some shit like that. And we
safe
went
zone.
to his
Yeah,
we went to his album release party. And we weren't even gonna go, man. We was just like, yeah, let's go support. We on the same
label
label.
mate. Yeah, you label
Right.
guy.
It's
Yeah,
a label mate. And mind you, we were independent on Black Oak Records, but we had major distribution. So we was on so we was it's called major independent or
yeah,
independent major. So it's not straight up independent, my bad. It was still independent, kind of like, Coach K with the Migos, stuff like that. But
right.
you know what I'm saying? But they still had major distribution. Our distribution at first was supposed to be somebody else. I think Tommy Boy. If y'all remember, Tommy Boy was supposed to be our first distribution. But then
Oh,
after Tommy Boy, yeah, they decided to put out Selecto hits.
oh,
So
oh,
it was
wow.
yeah. So but we had our own shit called Lagache. We still got Lagache Music Group to this day.
Lagache,
Yeah. So it was. If you look at it, it's three different people signed to a nigga, signed to a nigga, signed to a nigga.
the
It
hustle.
was
Hmm.
Black Globe, Lagache, and then Selecto Hits. You
Yeah.
feel me? It was a joint venture between Black Globe and Lagache, but then Selecto Hits, they took like 50% off top because they was going to do the major distribution. Yeah,
Wow.
straight up top. So you think about it, we had a joint venture. This is how the music business work though, bro. I'm saying everybody gonna get paid. That's what I try to explain to people. So we
Hmm.
had a single deal with that one song called G Pose. Y'all look up G Pose on YouTube. G Pose is up there. And mind you, y'all can look it up. I don't get paid. Husky don't get paid with G Pose because we don't own the rights to it. We got fucked over with that too. So, and mind you, it got taken down. G Pose,
Uh-huh.
I'm saying, had like a 500,000 views at one point, but then it had to get re-uploaded because I challenged that shit. Like, nah, we ain't get paid. You gotta take it down. I'm saying, so that's
Hmm.
another story though, bro. But listen, but it's gonna make sense. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, well, Grams, he a hater. Bro, I made that beat, bro. And me and Husky, we recorded that song 2 times in 2 different studios in Jersey, bro. Like, nah, we ain't getting paid. Nobody going getting paid. Getting shut down.
Sure. Damn
So
right.
I ain't no hater. I'm a realist. You feel me? So what happened was, um, we went to our label mates. I'm saying, his album release party and whatnot. We didn't, you know what I'm saying, we was chilling. We didn't even see we came there late, fashion we late, you know what I'm saying, on
Of course. Of
CPT, you feel me?
course.
It's our neck of the woods anyway, pretty much. You feel me? Like you have to
Right.
remember, they came past that. They came from, I'm saying like North Jersey. You ain't gonna say we're gonna talk about that Central Jersey shit, but they came from North Jersey. You know what I'm
North
saying?
Jersey.
And shout out to my North Jersey niggas, man. I'm
Yeah.
saying my niggas in Parsippany. I'm saying Newark, the Bricks. I'm saying Irvington. All my niggas up there, man. On Mafia, you already know we get down. Like I said, I'm not holding my mouth no more. I'm gonna tell you the whole story.
Right.
So shout out to y'all. But at the same, so I got mad people out there. So no disrespect. I'm just saying in this particular individual, you can't say fuck everybody for one. So you know what I'm saying. So
That's
I
right.
rock with I rock with everybody in New York, North Jersey, whatever's in between the Jersey Shore and
Yeah.
to South Jersey. But I'm saying is you got to pass us to get where they were
Right.
having the spot at K. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it was our neck of the woods. So we walked up in there, getting drinks, getting loose, whatever, feeling nice. If we had known earlier, we could have had, man. We was talking like me and Hus like, damn, we had known about this. You know what I'm saying earlier. We would have had, man. We had, celebrities come through. Freeway, our big homie. You know what I'm saying, we know mad people in our circle. People just fuck with us because you know what I'm saying, it wasn't just regular people, bro. I'm saying we was in the studio. I'm saying like no, we was in the club when Cassie came up to us and shook, shook our hands like he knew everybody knew who SB was. You know what I'm saying, everybody showed us love. But he was like, okay, well, we just find out and saying the last minute, okay, well, this is what it is. We gonna come to this club, show some love, get fucked
Hmm.
up, and leave. So, long story short, he our label mate, he up there, he rocked the stage, he did a good job, he up there hyping the crowd and everything, you know what
Good.
I'm saying, having a good time. He get off the stage, I'm saying, me Husky, like, yeah, let's get another drink, man, if we get out of here. So we go get a drink,
Hmm.
get fucked up. And we see them. They got the little VIP. The little VIP. I'm saying section, whatever. So like, okay, they
Right.
got VIP. All right, boom. I'm saying we're in the same label. Let's get up in there. So we get up to the gate. We're saying a little security guard, right? You feel me? And we like, yeah, come on. You said we pointing. I'm saying, and they point it back. I'm like, what? I said, I'm pointing like, you gonna let us in? Like, niggas put their glasses up like toasting
Well,
y'all. I'm like, nigga, what?
Oh, oh, it's like that.
I said,
Okay.
word,
All right.
word. Okay, that's funny. That's real funny. But see, I don't put that on biz. You know what I'm saying? I put that on or on, the people that run the label on Raw and all them because they should have had a sit down and say, or at least a conference call like, hey, there's a new artist.
And
You
this is
feel
what's
me?
happening. Yeah.
Right. The only
Yeah.
thing they got was, yeah, bro, I signed, yeah, they coming through. Whoa, y'all, by that time, y'all probably all toasty and, what I'm saying, and fucked up. Yeah, I mean, I
Exactly.
got time for all that. You're saying, so it's too late for all that. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we left after that. Like, niggas got grimy, like, fuck these niggas up. You know what I'm saying? You want to catch these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, if we had did that, we was like, the only thing is going to end up, they're going to end up looking bad because they're not about that. They're not on that life. They're not on, you know what I mean? They're not with that. You feel me? So,
Right.
so we was like, yeah, let's save face, whatever, get out of here. We in a party somewhere. I'm saying, call some other bras up, had a good time anyway. But
Yo, hold on one second. Hey, y'all see that number down there? Hit me up, man. Hit that line. Let's get it. Please give us a holler, man. I see y'all seeing us. Don't be afraid. I know you're like, who are they? Hey, man, don't be afraid. We good people, man. Holler
facts,
at
facts.
us. We good. Continue, my brother.
Hold on. You hear me? You still hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. You got a caller?
Can you hear me, bro?
10-4?
I
Yes,
can't
sir.
hear you. For some reason, that's why I said I try to get all the alarms. For some reason, when the alarms come on, it's crazy. Hold on a second, man. Hold on, it's crazy. Hold on a second.
Got you. Hit us up, gang. Hit us up. We
Yeah,
out here,
you
man.
hear me now? Yeah, my
I got
fault.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down here
yeah,
in the dirty South, man. He out there in Jersey, bro. We a few
yeah. Not
miles away, man. Stuff
right,
happened in between.
right.
Holla at the
Exactly.
kid.
Yeah. So yeah. So that was like them saying like the first straw right there was like, man, y'all can't be serious, but everything worked out how it should have been saying because in the day is we
Yeah.
did it as a recorded Fourth Disciple. He did end up mashing the track. And then they
Mhm.
they they, they put it in rotation. But what happened before it got in rotation was Rasan, the dude, I'm saying, I'm trying not to say his bitch ass name. The head of the record label, he was like, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, bro, yeah, we're doing a joint venture. Y'all need some more money." And did the third. I'm saying, mind you, I was in the streets hustling. I'm saying, I'm getting money. You feel me? So I'm
You
like,
had that. Right.
yeah. So I'm like, man, I don't care. Come through. He's like, I feel like you ducking me. I'm like, bro, I just talked to you yesterday. I said, you got my ad. You can pop up. Back then, I was like, yo, I don't care. Pop up, pop up. I'm just saying, we can handle this business. So I was confused, man, but I didn't realize till later he was drunk calling me and whatever, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. He got on my nerves to the point where he popped up one day. I said, "Yeah, just you know where I live at, man. Everybody know where I'm at, bro. Like I'm saying, shout out to my man Stacks. My man Stacks, I'm saying we hold it down. My Haitian, shout out to all my Zoes, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shout out to Zay and all that, you feel me? They held me
Good.
down, you know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? And they was like, and mind you, Stats, he lived, I lived up top, he lived downstairs, and you know what I'm saying. So Rob might have felt some type of way because when he came over, he was like, damn. He said, I didn't think it was the hood. I said, this ain't the hood, this is my hood though. You know what I'm saying? So he
Right.
was looking, so he was looking like he was uncomfortable. I was like, where's this nigga from? I'm saying, bro, it's not like in the middle of Camden. We in Clementon. I'm not gonna say where, but I was around the corner from Cherrywood and what's it called with the L behind the 7-Eleven. Um I forgot what's called, yo, but anyway, so I was out there. But so I say he felt some type of way. But I was like, bro, just come through. He came through. I said, we're going straight to the ATM. Back then, now, you can't do it now because people don't really do a cash all like that. But
Right.
back then, you was able to take out like 1,000. I think now the limit is like 200-300. You know what I'm saying? But I was
Right.
like, yo, the ATM, boom, money. I'm like, here, bro, here go a stack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me hit the joint next to me. It was two joints. If you do it quick, you get the money. It's like, boom, 1,500, bro. He's like, oh man, thank you. He was thanking me so much. I kept thinking, I was like, yo, why you doing this thanking me and shit? I'm saying, because I gave him 1,500. You feel me? And
Right.
mind you, let me tell you why, yo, K the King. Let me tell you why I
What
did
up?
that. Because I had the money on me in the crib, but mind you, he was at the crib. One thing I tell these young boys, I say, yo, bro, always pretend like you broke. Don't ever come out the crib and say with money on you and stuff.
What?
Go
Yeah.
tell them the money is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You feel me? Because I ain't trust him all the way. Because it's not we came up from the same. Even if we had known each other forever, I don't want nobody to think of saying like, "Yo, this is all sweet. Oh yeah, your Grams got the money." Nah, bro, it's not what it is. We gotta go get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't got
So right, this
I
ain't
ain't
this
got
ain't that.
right.
So, and I'm gonna tell a story about that in the future too. But so that's what it was. So we get the money. He was thinking me all crazy. Oh man, it's my man's. I know you used my man 50 grand to the third because y'all had your back in the day one. We about to blow up with this song. We gonna do this and we gonna get the whole album out. We gonna do the videos. I'm like, yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, you why you dick eating like crazy? You know what I'm saying, I'm thinking to myself like maybe it's the wrong idea, bro. Like wait a minute, because he
Yeah,
thinking he be a little bit too nice right now, bro.
yeah. Oh,
So
real quick, guys. Hey, hit that QR code up there too. Y'all see
yeah.
it up there? Hit that up too.
Hit that QR code, yeah. Corner store candy, you know what I'm saying? That's the brand right there. It's not even a clothing brand, it's just a whole movement right there. If y'all can click on that QR code, yo, good looking out, K. I forgot all about that. Click on the QR code, use my
Mhm.
personal discount. Family, put the family, you get everything on there, I'm saying for half price off. Use
Family.
family. All one word, family. Put it in all caps. You get everything 50% off. Red Ruckus, the action figure coming soon.
Mhm.
So when it is getting designed right now, I don't know. My manufacturer's almost done with it, and that's gonna be on board too. So definitely hit that
Big
QR
team,
code for sure, for sure.
big teams, big teams.
hmm So, but yeah, bro. So that's where it was with that, man. It was, you
Hmm.
know, it was just crazy that time, man,
Right.
and that's when things started to come to the end. I'm saying because it was like, yo, what's going on? Why is he so, saying, super excited? Because, pardon me, this is actually where it happened right here. Yo, Kid of Kings, what happened? This is the kicker. This was the end all to be all right here, bro. So I want to say about a week later. Now, mind you, he's been telling me about this tour. He's been telling me, Huss already seen through him. He's like, bro, I didn't want to talk to this dude, bro, until we see some dividends, bro. He like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel
No doubt.
me?
No doubt.
So I'm like, yeah. So he's been talking about his tour, and saying what's going on. And mind you, I'm trying to pump up like it's our own tour, saying Smash Brothers might have his tour, but it's a real tour. It's a big tour he's talking about. People I had no idea who it was, bro. Like I said,
Mm.
this is like 2012. Kendrick Lamar, I didn't know who he was. He's supposed to be on a tour. Mac Miller supposed to be on a tour. Wiz Khalifa. And the reason why is because he had a good relationship with Rosson Records. Rosson Records is the label that Wiz Khalifa was signed to, and Mac Miller ended up signing to Alan Rosser or whatever, what his name was.
Mhm.
So we were supposed to be on that tour. You know what I'm saying? That was the big thing. Once we got on the tour,
What?
yeah, we was going to be everywhere. And mind you, they wasn't that far because they was based out of Pittsburgh, somewhere around the area. So
Yeah.
they had a lot of, and him going back and forth between Ohio, New York, and Jersey. We had a lot of people that was, saying they was, down for whatever. And this tour was supposed to. It broke a lot of people. That's how people really knew who Wiz Khalifa was already known. He had the black and yellow.
Black
You know
and
what I'm
yellow.
saying? But he wasn't known like like international. And Kendrick Lamar was on it. A whole bunch of people, bro. I think it was like Currency, some other. It's mad people. So this is our chance. Smash Brothers was supposed to be lined up next to him, saying whatever.
Oh
Um,
boy.
but then
You
he went ghost. Yeah, he went ghost, and then I don't know what happened. Long story short, I told my man's late years later. Not even years later. It was like a year later. And mind you, we had no conversation. We blowing the phone up and saying he's not even answering. He ended up. Remember, I told you about Atlantic City. That was like his second home. What ended up happening was he ended up going to Atlantic City and he gambled our whole music career away.
what?
Yeah. He gambled all that money
What?
away that and mind you, I wasn't talking about money like that. What happened? He was gambling. We was giving him money slowly but surely. I ended up giving this Captain St. Close like 25,000, bro,
Yeah,
throughout the whole time.
supposed to been going for the cause,
hmm
but he down there
Yeah,
shaking, shaking, shaking,
yeah,
throwing them on the dice.
yeah.
That's
Losing money
weird.
and all that.
That's just weird, bro. Because y'all
I,
was too talented, too gifted.
yeah, yeah. God still sits on the throne. You know what I'm saying? But what it is that back then, um even though we were excited about everything that was going on, still getting street money, still doing the thing, still getting money. So it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we want this. never really truly believed the dream. You know what I'm saying? We had the fans, we had people that loved us, and I'm saying, we was hood stars, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we never turned that leaf over. We never turned that motor, that engine over because, you know, we got fucked over by the inside, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it was crazy.
Crazy.
And then so I'm on the phone, my man, shout out to Cartel, Chris Cartel, man, out in Brooklyn. He was like, yeah, everybody know Rob, bro. Everybody know he's a gambler, bro. Yeah, yeah, he gambled your money away. You already knew. Yeah, I was like, y'all knew before us. I was like, yeah, bro, this
She
is
should have hollered at y'all.
crazy. This is
Should have put
crazy.
us on.
Yeah, but they didn't know. But they didn't know. They didn't know what we was going through. They knew we had a deal, but we wasn't saying the names. We wasn't putting the
Oh
names
yeah.
out there.
Right,
We
right,
should
right.
have because we had the street singer, we had all the paperwork and everything with the names, but we didn't put the names out there because we didn't know what we was doing. We were so bro.
Right.
It's like this. It's like this. Okay, yo, Kev. It's like this, KDK. We were so excited just to be a part of it, and the
Right.
fact that we had so many groupies, we had people screaming our names. You know what I'm saying? We was on the radio.
I
That to
can
us was
imagine.
like, bro, we never thought we was going to do
I
this. You
can
know what
I
I'm saying?
can imagine. You
So
felt like you had the championship belt already. Yeah,
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it.
So then when it came around to actually having to deal with stuff, we was like, man, we good over here. We don't need nothing else. But then when the money started hemorrhaging, I'm saying like, yeah, we ain't seen a return. It
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, we start asking the real questions, and then all of a sudden, return. If you would like to make a call, you know what I'm saying? Like when that started happening,
That
then
old trick. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. When that started happening, then it was then,
Mhm.
then in hindsight, 2020, all the stuff went. Oh wait, that's why we couldn't get into that VIP. That's why did the third. That's why you didn't introduce the artist. Oh, okay. And
You
then all of a
wasn't breaking
sudden,
bread. Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Bro, look, I tell you, man, we didn't gave my whole hour's worth of love, bro.
Facts, facts,
We can't give them everything on the first episode, fam. So I'm gonna need
facts.
you to put some of that back in the safe, man. And we're going to have to do this real soon.
Yeah, every
You
Thursday.
feel me?
Let's do every Thursday, man. I was
Well, hey,
saying
you
nine
know what?
o'clock.
It's a deal. Hey, it's a deal. Every Thursday good with me.
Every
Well,
Thursday this time.
what about the people though? Y'all ready? Every Thursday good with y'all? Call that number, man. Let us know what's up, man. We out here. It's a fire convo. Your boy Katie King and the homie CeeGramz, man. Smash Brothers, man. These
Facts,
cats,
man.
man. And corner store candy, bro.
Yeah.
We got to get
So
into that. We got to get into that title too. We got to let them. We'll get into
yeah,
it, bro. But
yeah.
we got to save some. Save them some.
Yeah. Shout out to all y'all rocking and listening and watching, man. Yeah, I
For
got a
sure.
I got a story. Some people watching, they watching. I'm saying for ABK trauma. I'm the same guy, man. A lot of people don't know that ABK trauma. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There's a lot of things that's coming in the future.
Oh yeah.
Before we get off of here, definitely shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Since the Smash Brothers, since CeeGramz and everything, man. We got a lot of things coming up in the future from, like I said, the brand, Corner Store Candy. Um, Even the dead end kids and things we're about to do in the future. Just
Mm-hmm.
everything with quad, bro. We got a
What
lot
up,
of things
squad?
coming up, Shout out to the Bama Miss, man. Shout out to Katie King, because I'm saying he back on his grizzine, and we about to
Out
saying
here,
make a
man.
lot of things happen, man. Make sure y'all hit that website though, man. I'm saying, yo, go click on that QR code. Go to, I'm saying,
Right.
to my brand, man, Corner Store Candy, man.
Right.
Definitely, saying pop something. Use that discount, family, all caps,
Family.
one word, and grab some merchandise, man, for real. But we're gonna be here
Family.
every Thursday. We won't be popping. So
All right. Every Thursday, man, get your popcorn ready. Pour your favorite drink up. Sit down with us, man. We're gonna be talking about it. Oh, hey, hit the horn, man. We want y'all
yeah,
involved, bro. We don't want to be like everybody else, man. We just ain't one of them. This is real. It's a
facts.
fire convo, real talking. This ain't scripted. It ain't none of that crap, bro. It's that real
Oh,
deal. This
God.
is what we doing out here, man. It's your boy Katie King, man. Fire convo, man. Hey, man, you want somebody else to shout, say to him, Grants, before you get out of here?
Salute to y'all, man. Shout out a lot, everybody, man. The whole quad squad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to UK. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shout out to Darius, of course, Easky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The baby of the group, about to make big things happen. Shout out to
Yes,
Drip
sir.
Verse. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bama Miss. I'm saying with this new book, Two Lies. The whole squad working, man. It's a lot of y'all, man. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna shout.
FGA, got
Yeah,
FGA, eight God. Hey,
FCA,
bro.
thank God.
Hey, future looking bright on that side, bro.
Big facts. I'm not gonna shout
Right.
anybody else from outside. I'm saying because we got, listen, y'all got to tune in for me to, you know what I'm saying, shout you out. I'm
Yeah.
showing everybody else, you know what I'm saying? So the whole squad, I'm saying, even from back, I'm saying, listening calls, you know, feel me?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
know what it is.
And I always remember, for entertainment purposes only.
Beepo
Hear
dropping
me.
soon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm out of here, bro. Y'all be good.
All
Catch back
right.
up with us, man. Fire Convo with your boy KDAKING and the homie CeeGramz. Smash
Salute you,
Brothers
yo.
forever, man. Let's eat.
See you
I'm see
next
y'all later,
Thursday.
bro. Y'all be good. Next Thursday it is. Mark your calendars. And hit that line, hit that QR code, all right?
404-909-3238. How's y'all, man? Let's get it.
Get it. We out.